badge. Two badge. Billion time. Father, why do I still feel guilty? The guilt means your work is not yet finished.
Downtown office thinks we got a new player in Hell's Kitchen.
What do they want?
The DA's office says the shooter's independent.
He's tracking gangs to their home turf and taking them out with military precision.
With knowledge and hardware to take out half the city, Hell's Kitchen is about to explode.
Bang.
Maybe we created him. All of us.
There's no connection.
We never stopped to think that Daredevil's actions could open the door for men like this.
How much longer before innocent people start getting caught in his crossfire? Blood is being shed.
And you've donated more than your fair share.
The city needs him.
I need to take care of the scum that killed my family.
People don't have to die.
You hit them and they get back up. I hit them and they stay down. Why are you doing this? Because I think you're a half measure. I think you're a man who can't finish the job. I think that you're a coward. You know, you're one bad day away from being me.
Electra.
Hello, Matthew.
Welcome to this Daredevil teaser trailer breakdown. I had the trailer at the start of this video. It looks absolutely amazing. So we're finally seeing that Daredevil is on the case of Frank Castle, aka the Punisher. We kind of see his origins at the start where we see his family home, and I probably expect him to have his story changed a bit. He's not going to have his family killed by the mafia, but it probably will be taken out by perhaps Kingpin's goons, or possibly the Hand, as we see Elektra at the end. What I expect also is that Frank Castle's family is taken out possibly during the timeline of Season 1, which would bleed in well with the fact that he absolutely hates the gangs, and you see that he kind of takes up the mantle of Daredevil's cause, albeit in a different way, which is a very interesting kind of storyline and theory that as Daredevil takes on crime, we're seeing a kind of copycat who takes it to the extremes and thinks that perhaps Daredevil isn't going far enough. An interesting scene here with the nurse is going to probably highlight the fact that maybe Daredevil shouldn't be doing what he's doing, but of course she says that he is needed because, as we know, she's on the side of superheroes. And could we possibly see Jessica Jones or Luke Cage turn up? Because she knows both of them, and Daredevil may need some help if he's taken on an absolute psychopath. Another thing which we can look forward to this season is more amazing fight scene choreography, just like first season's fight in the corridor. There's a whole sequence here where he's using the stairs, and again he's also in a corridor, so we could see a lot more close combat fighting, which was one of the highlights for me of the last series. Now, we don't know exactly what kind of story this season is going to follow, because we had the last season was the Man Without Fear, but this one could possibly be Daredevil vs Punisher Means and Ends, which highlights both of the guys' abilities and their methods, and actually looks through and sees which one is right, but it turns out neither really are, as they take on a kind of power struggle, which seems familiar because Kingpin is now kind of not really in power, but he is, so we could see a power struggle for the villains, which again will spin out a lot of violence and terror for Hell's Kitchen. Lastly, we have Daredevil's, or really this time Matt Murdock's girlfriend, Elektra, who he was involved with in college. I think she was briefly mentioned in season 1, but not by name. So here we have her turn up mysteriously in his apartment. As we know, he took out Nobu from the Hand in season 1. We know that Elektra is part of the Hand in the comics and is an assassin, so I think it's pretty easy to put 2 and 2 here together and get 4. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that like if you want to see some more trailer breakdowns. Goodbye.